class. And this is our 30-minute class. So today we're just going to do a nice, gentle, low, stretchy flow. It's full moon this weekend, so your energy may be a little bit low. So just a nice, stretchy flow. So let's start with an oil. I'm using a little blend of basil for the adrenals, geranium, and wild orange. So let's just take a breath. Just arrive in your breath. Nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. And we're going to start on our back. So let's lie onto our backs. Oh yeah. You may want a little towel blanket under you. Let's lie down on our backs. And we're going to start with the knees bent and the feet about 5 inches away from the feet. And bring your hands down onto the floor. And we're going to start by just tilting the pelvis. So knees are hip distance. So we're just going to tilt the pelvis back and then tilt it forward. Okay, so then my lower back is just pressing into the ground and then my hips are coming forward. Just feeling into the hips. You can stay low like this, or you can bring the hands onto the floor. And as you squeeze the low back in, pressing in with that little bit of core engagement, we're going to lift. And it can be a little lift or a bit more of a lift. See how you feel. And then coming down. So once again, pressing that lower back into the ground for that core engagement. And then with that, we lift. Very slowly and then come down. And then press the low back into the ground. So we're kind of flattening the back. And then with that core engagement, lift. Last one. Come down, press the low back into the mat. And then lift. And then release down. And then slide your right foot along the mat. And then draw your knee in towards you and hold around the shin and draw that right leg in towards you so you feel that little stretch. From here, slide your hand up towards the ankle or the outside edge of the foot. And we're just going to rock the leg in happy baby. So my right leg is rocking and my left knee is staying bent. But you can straighten that left leg or you can drop the left knee out if that feels good as well, whatever you feel. But just rocking and moving into the hip. Nice and gentle. Connecting movement with breath. And then let that right leg drop over to the right side. You can straighten the leg a little bit, just letting it drop. So just feeling that kind of one more breath. Hearing your breath, feeling your breath. And then placing that right foot onto the floor. We're going to do the same with the left. So slide the left foot. This is good for grounding, for calming. And then draw the leg in towards you. Hold around the shin. Just draw the leg in, pressing a little bit on the side of the belly. Exhale. And then slide your hand down to the outside edge of the leg or to the outside edge of the foot. And just take a little rock from side to side here. Just noticing your left side in relation to your right. And then let that left leg just drop out to wherever you feel the knee can stay bent, the sole of the foot. Face up, half happy baby. You can drop this right knee out to the right side, or you can straighten the leg if you want to take it deeper. Take a couple of breaths here, relaxing the shoulders and the spine into the earth. One more breath. And then place your foot down to the floor. And let's take the knees over. So take both knees over to the left side and extend your feet so your ankles are in alignment to the knees. And then bring the palms of the hands together. So you're lying on your side. And then from here, as you inhale, slide the right arm up the left arm and open the right arm. So you're lying, so your torso is lying facing the ceiling. And maybe you're going to look towards that hand. And then release, bringing the hands back together. And then again, working with the breath as you inhale, opening up. This is good for the belly, for the digestion, belly twist. And then release forward. 2 more like this. Exhale, releasing the body, releasing the shoulders, the chest. And last one. Take an extra breath here. Releasing to the belly, into the low spine. And then bring your knees back to the center. Have a little hug. Circle the knees. And then change sides. So bring your knees down to the left side. Ankle and knee in alignment. Extend your hands. And then release your arm. Just opening up. You don't have to even bring the torso so you're facing the sky. You can come halfway. And inhale as you slide the arm back, opening, relaxing the belly, relaxing the side body. 2 more. Last one. Hold here for an extra breath. Soften, relax. And then bring your knees back to the center. Bring your knees into your belly. Take a little rock and roll here. And then we're going to rock over to the side. Make our way up to seated. And then bring the soles of your feet together. And take some little pulses of the legs, just in a little butterfly pose. And as you're moving the legs, maybe just move the head just to release any tension in the neck. Just moving the head from side to side. Last one. And then inhale, stretch up, lift up out of the hips. And then exhale, just walk your hands forward. And it may just be a little bit, you walk the hands forward to here. Maybe you want to walk them a little bit more. Just see where your body's at. Just closing your eyes. Let the head drop down so the back of the neck is long. And as you exhale, breathing in loving kindness, breathing out any tension. You can walk the hands forward a little bit more as you feel. Allowing your body to relax, to calm. 2 more breaths. And then walking your hands back towards you. Let's extend the right leg. So keep the left heel in towards the groin. Sit nice and tall. Take a moment here. Take a few little circles in this extended leg ankle just to release into the calves. And then draw the toes back so you get that opening in the calf muscle and the thigh. And then bring the left hand down next to the bent leg. Bring the right arm up. And then as you exhale, the arm comes over. Hear your breath. And again, inhale up. Exhale over. Option to stay low, or you can start to lift the hip if that feels good for your body. Exhale. If you're tired, you've had a long week, just stay low. 2 more, synchronizing movement with breath, breath with movement. And then take both arms up to the sky, stretch up, lift up. And exhale, bring your hands forward in that space in between your legs. And walk your hands forward as far as feels comfortable for you. If you have a block handy, you can use a block under your head or your hands. And then just hang out here, softening. Stay here for 3 more breaths. Really breathing into the belly, feeling that expansion. And then walking your hands back towards you. Changing sides. Bringing the right heel in towards the groin. Extend the left leg. And again, taking some little circles. The ankle. Bring the right hand down onto the floor. And bring your left hand up and over. Exhale, stretching over that leg. Just gently flowing. Exhaling as you release over the leg. Two more. Taking your hands up to the sky, stretch up, lift up. Exhale, release forward, walking your hands forward. Let the head drop down. Allow your body to soften here. Last breath. And then walking your hands back towards your center. Let's come to all fours. Tuck your toes, fingers wide underneath your shoulders. Let's take some cat-cows. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, arching through the spine. Inhale, looking forward, lengthening. Tailbone lifts. Exhale, arching the spine, really mobilizing through the spine, which connects to our central nervous system. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then come to all fours. And we're going to release down onto the belly. Whatever way feels comfortable to you, come down onto the belly. Bring your elbows in alignment to your shoulders. Bring your forearms down. Press into the fronts of your feet. Try not to tense the glutes. And lift up through the shoulders, through the upper back. Looking forward. So just check that your elbows are just tracking underneath the shoulders. Press into the hands. And just take a few breaths here in Sphinx pose. Taking the more yin variation of it today. This is good to relieve any stomach cramps. And you can always have a blanket under the belly too if you do have cramps. Finding the breath, opening into that expansion of your heart. Breaths. And then release down, coming down onto the right cheek. Take a moment here, relaxing into the low back. And then we're going to go up one more time. 5 breaths up here. Trying to soften into the belly so there's no tension in the belly. 2 more breaths. And release all the way down. We're going to do one more thing. So option to take that again, or option to bring your feet in towards your belly. And this is something that I always liked to do in the past for me, for period cramps. It always helped my belly, but it doesn't always support you. So see how you feel with this. So holding on to the feet and then kicking the feet into the hands. So keep the thighs down and press into the belly and then just lift. Now it depends if you've got a heavy flow. Maybe this won't feel good, but it always used to release my cramps a little bit. And then come down again onto the right cheek. And if you have that tension in the upper legs, it also releases. One more time. So you can go in nice and softly. You can stay with Cobra, or you can go in again like this. And then coming all the way down. Release the legs. Press into the hands, coming all the way up. And let's adjust the knees so the knees are as wide as the mat. If you have a cushion or a block, you may want to use that for your forehead. And we're going to come back into extended child's pose. So if you have a cushion or block, use it and extend the hands forward. And this is a beautiful pose for releasing period pain and cramps. And I find that when we have our period, we want to keep everything low. We want to avoid inversions where we go upside down. And just allow the body space to process, to nourish. 2 more breaths. And then coming up to all fours. So we're going to come into either pigeon pose or deer pose. So if you want a more gentle variation, then you could take deer, where the legs are more like this. Okay. Or you could take the version where your back leg is extended. You're going to want a little cushion. And again, I do like to have a little blanket on my mat. And if you've got your period and you've got a crampy belly, sometimes that is really good too. So have your pillow or your cushion handy. I'm bending into my right leg and my left leg is extended, and I'm going to place my cushion underneath my bump. Also nice to have a block or a cushion for your head as well. We want to really nurture and support during this time, and then releasing forward. So again, I like this one because it kind of, the leg comes in and kind of massages the belly. If it's too intense for your knee, then you can always lie on your back and take this shape on your back. And release the head so you can, it's really nice to have a cushion under your forehead, back of the neck long. And just really try and soften the muscles around the low back, around the glutes, the top of the legs. And just connect to the breath. We want to really get that prana flowing into the belly. So really nice deep breath into the belly, feeling it expand. Really helps with cramps and pain. And exhale, release, surrender. And again, feeling the belly expand. Allowing yourself this space to release, to let go. This is really what our menstruation is all about. Cleansing, releasing, making space for this new cycle. In my breaths. And then slowly, slowly make your way up to all fours. Take some little circles of the hips. And then release back for a couple of breaths in child's pose, just to assimilate before we change sides. And coming all the way up and changing sides. So left leg comes forward. Taking your cushion, if you have one, placing it under the left bum cheek. Checking in with the knees, seeing how it feels. And then start to release forward. The head doesn't have to come all the way down. It can come some of the way. Soften the gaze, close the eyes, relax the face. This is one of my favourite period cramp pain because I always used to get a lot of tension around my glutes and the tops of my legs. So this always released that kind of crampy feeling in the legs and really gets into the hips. And let the back of the neck release, let the face and the mouth and the jaw release. Feel my breath really expanding into the belly. Exhale, letting go. Final breath. And then slowly, slowly coming up to all fours. And taking some circles, some figure of eights here. Maybe big circles, maybe little circles. And then take the knees wide, feet together, coming into extended child's pose. Allow the belly to be soft. Allow the belly to be hanging. Again, really expand into the belly. And then root to rise coming up, and we're going to lie on our backs. And we're going to bring the knees into the belly one more time. Squeeze the knees into the belly. And then slide your hands onto either the ankles or the outside edges of the feet. Just take a little rock here. Option to just straighten the right leg and the left leg. Just have a little rock here in happy baby. And just bring your legs in, give yourself a hug. And then we're going to extend the legs, making sure your back feels comfortable. You can take a cushion under your low back if you need. And then we're going to rub the hands together. Rub them together about 30 times. Eyes closed, gaze soft. And then bring your hands and just place your hands just above your hip bones on your ovary points. And just take a moment to connect in to your ovaries, to your womb. Just notice sending this healing energy from your hands into your womb. Three more breaths here. Really feeling the belly expand. Often when we feel discomfort and cramps, we stop We don't focus on the breathing, but really you want to get that expansion of the belly, get that prana, that life force into the belly to help with any cramps. And then releasing your hands, palms facing up for receptivity, down for grounding. Let the feet drop out. We're going to take a few moments in Shavasana, allowing the mouth to relax, the jaw, the tongue. So there's a connection with the mouth and the jaw to the pelvis. So we want to let go. Just allow the flow, allow that release, allow yourself to rest. It's okay to stop, to sleep, to chill, to delegate, and take time for you. Hearing your breath, feeling your breath. Final 5 breaths here. Last breath. And draw your knees in towards your belly. Squeeze your thighs in towards your belly and just rock from side to side. And rolling over onto your side. Make a pillow with your hands and stay here for a minute. And slowly, slowly making our way up to seated. And we're just going to finish with a couple of rounds of Nadi Shodhana. So bringing your left hand up into Gyan Mudra, bring your right hand up towards your face, index finger and middle finger down on the thumb mound, right thumb onto the right nostril, and inhale through the left side. This just brings us into balance. Inhale through the left side, close down the left nostril, pause, exhale right side, thumb side. Inhale, same side. Close nostril, exhale, left side. Inhale, left side. Close, pause if you can. Exhale, right side. 3 more. Inhale, right side. Close. Exhale, left side. Inhale, left side. Close. Exhale, right side. Bring your right hand down to meet your left. Just notice. And this time when we get our period, when we draw inwards, is really a time to just enjoy that. And yoga just helps you go into that inward state. So it's nice just to hold in poses, relax. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Thank you.